Just don't ask. Hey everybody, welcome back to Steps, Movies, and Music. I just got back from a concert. Actually, I'm not even back yet. I'm still in the parking lot. I don't know why. I should probably get out now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, and then I'll get back to you. Oh, you know what? It looks like I was too late. I'm caught in some traffic. It doesn't look that bad yet. It might get that way. But I just got back from, driving home from a concert. This particular concert is the Bret Parti Gras tour, which is featuring Jefferson, Starship, Night Ranger, and Mark McGrath. However, real quickly, and this is a review. So, before I get started with the review, I must say, on this particular event, on this particular date of the tour, Mark McGrath was not able to make it to this one, which is unfortunate, but out of all the special guests, well, actually, I think I would have rather Steve Augeri. I forgot to mention that. Steve Augeri is also a part of this tour. But, I guess this sounds mean, but I guess I would have rather him not make it than, you know, Mark McGrath. I'm not even a huge Sugar Ray fan. I just think it would have been cooler to see Mark McGrath. But Steve Augeri was still cool. Anyway, there's a lot to kind of get to in this review. I can't really talk about the entirety of Jefferson Starships. Have a good night. Yeah. Have a good night. I always try to be nice to these guys because they work hard to do what they're doing. Working the concert and whatnot. I keep forgetting what the fuck I was saying. I can't really speak on the entirety of Jefferson Starship's performance because, unfortunately, I was running late, getting all this done, and there was a shaving incident. That shaving process produced a cut, right? And that was bleeding profusely for like 45 minutes. So it was kind of what you would say a fucking nightmare. But anyway, I look like my mom. Jesus Christ. Hopefully that adds some raw sex appeal, and I'll get more views on this video. How about that? So yeah, I got here about 15 minutes late or so. They were right. I'm glad I got to hear it be performed at least. They were right in the middle of performing Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now, which of course isn't really their song. It isn't their song. However, the founding drummer of Starship is in Jefferson Starship now. It wasn't always that case. So, the performance of Jefferson Starship. I only saw, I believe, like the last 3 songs. I heard Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. I heard White Rabbit, and I heard, I believe it was We Built the City. Yeah, We Built the City. That's the thing about Jefferson Starship. They play a lot of songs that I feel like they just shouldn't play because it's not their song. Yeah, I think there was only 2 or 3 songs that Jefferson Starship actually sang that were Jefferson Starship songs. They had a very short set list because it was kind of a long bill. It's almost like a festival anyway. I liked it. I liked the performance. David Freeberg doesn't sound great, but he's fucking, like, I think he's 85. So maybe cut the dude some slack. I mean, most people when they're 85 just stay home and read a book and maybe watch some TV. You know, maybe they get on the toilet, take a shit for 2.5 hours, and then rap on the door because they need somebody to come and get them out, you know? And then a lot of times they just, once again, sit on their ass on the sofa. Or a lot of times their favorite recliner that was gifted to them from their dead spouse. They sit there and watch Days of Our Lives. Oh, and they cook cabbage. They also cook cabbage. That's what they do. But no, you got this guy who's going around touring, traveling and touring. Same thing. Not really, but you get what I mean. And he's fucking 85. And he's belting out those vocals. Doesn't necessarily mean they're amazing vocals, but when you put the age next to him, and you're like, that's pretty good. He's doing stuff that a lot of 85-year-olds don't do. He's sounding a lot like a lot of 85-year-olds don't sound like. So yeah, I have total respect for the dude. He's unfortunately the only original member left, which I do not think that is a reason to, I mean, it is a reason to not buy tickets. And if that is your reason, then more power to you. In fact, I'm pretty sure David Freeberg was never the singer of Jefferson Starship until, like Mickey Thomas wasn't in it anymore. And Grace Slick wasn't in it anymore because they went to Starship. If you see that they're coming up around you to a venue near you, I can't imagine that the tickets would be expensive. I mean, you could probably get like you know, within the first 10 rows for, I mean, I'm thinking under $100. I mean, probably like 75, 60, 75. I mean, it depends on where they go and everything, but like, I feel like that's a name that they bring in a decent amount of money, but not all that much money. Oh, I gotta talk about Kathy Richard. Is it Kathy Richardson or Kathy Hendrickson? I forget what her name is. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen. She is amazing, and she has the true power vocally in the band. She's Grace Slick. She's Jefferson Starship's Grace Slick now. Of course, she's not original. She's been in the band since 2007, which I think is actually longer than a couple other members of the band. So yeah, she's been in it for over 15 years now, and there's a reason for that, because she's fucking great. Jude Gold on guitars, I have no problem with that either. He's a pretty good guitarist. There's one more band member I want to talk about, and that is the drummer, who is he's the founding drummer for Starship. But he's been out of Starship since 1989, I think. And so has Grace Slick, I believe. I think she might have left in 1988, actually. And yeah, that was the end of that. But he's a founding member of that band, and now he's in Jefferson Starship, which is cool. I actually like. That's why I feel like it's okay for them to play some Starship songs. But they played Sarah, they played Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now, and they played We Built the City. I have no problem with you. I don't know. Sarah's just, I don't know. So with Night Ranger, there is like 2 or 3 original members, 2 for sure, and then like there's like 1 or 2 more that like joins in like 1981 or 82, so like after they were formed. The drummer's voice is starting to kind of peter out, I will say that. Jack Blade still sounds great. They sang a couple Damn Yankee songs. I really enjoyed myself. I think they have a show coming up just themselves in Effington, Illinois, which is nearby to here, and I'm thinking about going to that. On October 14th, I think, they also have another Parti Gras thing going there, and it says that Mark McGrath will be there, so I probably won't go to that, though. The way I see it, everybody's touring. Sugar Ray will probably come out, because they're still together. They're still a band, I'm pretty sure. And if not, Mark McGrath will probably go on his own tour. He'll probably come to the pageant or something. In which case I get a ticket for free, or 2 tickets for free, because I know a guy. Look at me, I got connections. Howdy doody 2 shoes. So yeah, Night Ranger was great. No complaints about Night Ranger. Bret Michaels, I also have no complaints about Bret Michaels. It was a little confusing the way they set it up. Him, Mark McGrath, and Steve Augeri all share the same set. They just take turns singing their hits. Or in Steve Augeri's case, Journey's hits. It's basically like a mini Journey tribute, kind of. He sang 3 songs. First one was Separate Worlds, then of course Don't Stop Believing, and then Any Way You Want It. And then with Bret Michaels, he sounded good. Steve Augeri, the only thing about Steve Augeri is that he likes to show off with his vocal range. And a lot of times it just really doesn't work, and it kind of takes away from the overall experience, because like he's not singing in the same rhythm, sometimes even in the same tune as the song is being played, like the instruments. So it's like over here showing off, singing Don't Stop Believin', I say singing off, meaning like he's kind of like just improvising vocals, like instead of just going with the normal flow that the vocals go, he doesn't do that. He does his own thing to it, and I feel like you really shouldn't do that, because like there was nothing wrong with it before. In fact, I would say if you wanted to show off, just fucking sing any particular Journey song pretty much, and there you go. Fucking achievement got, because they're not easy songs to sing. But no, he has to go put his little spin on it, and I didn't like that. So I do have a complaint about him. Other than that, it's fine. Whatever. It didn't bother me too much. It was definitely something that I noticed and wasn't too fond of. Bret Michaels sounded great. He talks a lot. He kind of, you know, stops in the middle of the song singing, but not the band. The band will just keep playing, but he'll stop singing and he'll, like, you know, talk about this or that, which is fine. The audience seemed to love it. I don't really have a problem with it. And then he'll carry on singing the song right from where he stopped, which is good. I'm glad he didn't like pick up to wherever the song would have been if he was still singing, if that makes sense. And of course, I can't speak for Mark McGrath, because he wasn't fucking there. He didn't give a reason. Bret Michaels announced this, and yeah, he wasn't there because of some personal reasons, something that just come up, some sudden personal reasons. So hopefully he's doing okay. He's getting kind of old. Maybe he had to take get like a prostate exam or something. That's terrible. I shouldn't have said that, because it could have been something super serious that we'll later on know about, like his mom died or something, and I'm over here making jokes about him getting touched in the butt. Well, we already knew I was going to hell, so there's that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry, God. And I will see you guys later, and I hope you actually got something out of this. I'm supposed to be dressed like Bret Michaels. I just look like that hair metal guy, really. But it's based on a picture from Bret Michaels, although this is supposed to be red, but we couldn't find a red one. So I gave it the good old college try, and I have zebra pants. So, and a green, yeah, there it is. Yeah, a green thing tied around my leg, because that's what you did in 1987. Once again, I'm getting sidetracked. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Mwah. I don't know why I did that. Steph signing off.